The battery-operated magic toupee, the podcast. Journey to dimensions of existence even more moronic and idiotic than ours. Alternative universes of such stupidity that we've constructed the battery-operated magic toupee. Warning! The following comedy is intended for mature audiences and for those not easily offended. If you're of a delicate disposition and offend easily, for example, if we refer to you as a silly cunt, we recommend stop listening immediately. Cancel us now and fuck off. Ho, 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 ho. The battery-operated magic toupee, the podcast. Do you have a problem every Christmas with reindeer? Do the greeting cards and pictures and statues of reindeer make you horny as shit? Do you want to run out, find the nearest reindeer, and just fuck it in its ass? On the Christmas edition of Yes, It's Another Morning, Carl Santos, author of Don't Rim That Reindeer and Furry Cream Pie, gives us tips on how to resist the urge to sodomize an innocent reindeer during the holidays. But first, the adventures of intellectual shopping mall Santa.
Are you Santa?
Young man, how on earth can I be Santa? Santa is not real. He is a fictitious legend based on a monk named Saint Nicholas, born sometime around AD 280 in ancient Patara. So do you really think that I am a fictitious character based on a man who died over 2,000 years ago? However, if it should please your tiny mind, you can call me Santa. Take a step back. You're standing too close and causing me great revulsion.
Are you gonna come down my chimney?
Use your common sense, young man, if you have any. Look at the practicality of it, me coming down your chimney. Judging from your appearance, I'm assuming you come from the old Willow Flats, just on the other side of the tracks. The chimneys are 185 millimeters square. Look at me, young man. Think of the physics. It would be physically impossible for me or anyone else to come down your chimney. Think before you ask foolish questions, boy. And back up. I'm disgusted by you.
If you come down the chimney, Santa, I'll give you a mince pie and a glass of sherry.
How old are you, young man?
6.
6. In this country, young man, to drink alcoholic beverages, even to handle alcoholic beverages, legally you must be 18 years old. Sherry is an alcoholic beverage. So are you intending to serve me an alcoholic beverage which is illegal? If you're going to discuss and technically speak of conspiring to break the law, then I will call that policeman over there and I will have you arrested for threatening and conspiring to serve alcohol underage. However, you're young, you're foolish, of that I am certain. Is there anything else you want to say to me, a man dressed in this ridiculous red suit? And take another step back, your unwashed odor is quite offensive.
Are you gonna ask me what I want for Christmas?
If you must, what do you want for Christmas?
I would like a Dimitri Duty doll.
A Dimitri Duty doll. Do you not realize Dimitri Duty dolls are cheap knockoffs manufactured in Chinese sweatshops by underage slave labor children? The children work on the assembly lines, their fingers all bent and mutilated by industrial accidents, many killed. And you want me to give you the death of a young child for Christmas? What kind of sick fucking little psychopath are you? Take another step back. I feel my lunch starting to creep up my throat.
Why do you look sad, Santa? Why aren't you laughing and saying ho, ho, ho?
Young man, have you ever heard people laugh Well, I have heard people laugh. I've laughed myself, obviously before having to speak with children like you. And in my many years of hearing people laugh, I have never heard anyone laugh saying ho, ho, ho. Even if the funniest joke in the world is cracked, no one says ho, ho, ho. So if you should say something witty or even slightly amusing, which, having spent a little time with you, I seriously doubt you will, I will not say ho, fucking bloody ho, ho. Back up a little more. Your offensive presence is having me consider euthanasia.
Santa, can I sit on your lap?
Young man, I'm a grown adult and the optics are not good, having a strange child sit on a grown man's lap. Are you trying to get me cancelled, you sinister little shit? People will delve into my past. They'll show photographs of me dressed in an odd, pervy red suit entertaining children by having them sit on my lap, and then I'll be cancelled. Another victim of Me Too. Take another step back, you're too close. It will be too humiliating if anyone thinks I know you. Anyway, enjoy your Christmas with your parents, as you may not be having many more Christmases with them. Given the toxicity of the asbestos and other building materials used in the construction of the old Willow Flats, it won't be long till one or both of your parents develop inoperable tumors and die prematurely. Good day to you, young man, and happy, and notice I am using air quotes when I say happy fucking holiday.
Merry Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
Battery-operated magic toupee. Upload more shit.
It's time for Mean Morty's Christmas Tips. Look like a big shot without spending a penny with Mean Morty's Christmas Tips. For the cheapest, bargainest, no-costest holiday season, here's Mean Morty.
What could be more traditional than hanging a stocking over the fireplace for Santa to come and put all the goodies in? However, a traditional Christmas stocking can be expensive, like many things during the holiday season, and socks can be expensive too. You don't want to use a perfectly good pair of socks. So where do we get free socks from? Well, every town will have a laundromat, and yes, the one item that is most lost and left behind in washing machines and dryers across the country: socks. Socks! Go to your local laundromat, casually stroll around the machines, check inside, especially check the crevices, and 5 times out of 10, you'll have a spare sock or two. You may even find a bonus, like a pair of underwear that might even fit you.
Tune in again for Mean Morty's Christmas Tips.
We go to Jerusalem. Bernstein and Finch Marketing Limited is meeting with the Council of Rabbis.
Rabbis, we have a problem with the Jewish holidays. Our holiday traditions, while they're good, they celebrate meaningful events of the Jewish experience, but they lack the sparkle and the pizzazz of the damn Christian holidays. Take Hannukah, yes. The lighting of the candles is nice, but what's a few candles compared to all those Christmas tree lights and that fucking dreidel? Boring as shit. The kids spin it, sing that god-awful dreidel song a few times. Big whoopee. We need to sex up Hannukah.
Yeah, sex up Hannukah.
I've got an idea, a genius idea, an idea that would make Hannukah the coolest holiday in the world, an idea that'll have everyone want to be Jewish just to celebrate Hannukah.
Yeah, what's the idea?
Have you ever seen the movie The Purge?
The Purge?
Yeah, The Purge. For one whole day of the year, people can kill, do anything. Murder, violence, rape, rob. They go nuts without consequences. Like a hardcore library book amnesty.
You suggesting on Hannukah we have everyone kill each other?
No, but what we could do, and it's just an idea, like a library amnesty where you forgive any fines, we have one full day where we don't have to follow the 10 Commandments, particularly the real killjoy ones that we all love to break. Like for the kids, take honor thy mother and thy father, even if mom and dad are assholes. Well, not on Hannukah. For one day, the little bastards don't have to honor their mothers and fathers. Isn't that great? This is what little kids really want for the holidays. Instead of having to honor mom and dad, children just wake up, they walk downstairs to the breakfast table, they spit in father's food, and they say, Father dear, go suck a horse cock. Mother dear, you're a stupid cunt. Kids will love it. Beats the shit out of the fucking dreidel. And for adults, for one special day, we can covert thy neighbor's wife and commit adultery. Hannukah becomes a shag fest. Imagine that. You can fuck as many of your neighbor's wives as you want, and your neighbors can fuck your wife. Happy fucking Hannukah. Picture it. It's Hannukah morning. You walk downstairs and you say to the wife, Good morning, darling. Happy Hannukah. I'm going next door and fuck friend's missus. And you walk next door. Knockety knock. The door opens. Happy Hannukah, good neighbor. Now get the fuck out of the way while I pork your wife.
You shouldn't use pork, not kosher.
You're absolutely right. Knockety knock, open the door. Happy Hannukah, neighbor, now get the fuck out of the way while I give your missus my big beefy. We could change the name of Hannukah. They call the day for fathers Father's Day, the day for mothers Mother's Day. We change the name of Hannukah to covert and fuck the brains out of your neighbor's wife day. We could also break commandment number 9. You should not bear false witness against your neighbor. On this holy day, you can accuse your neighbor of anything, which gives you good justification for coverting thy neighbor's wife. Good morning, you've been a terrible neighbor, and I'm accusing you of taking a dump on my car, disguising it, and making it look like bird poop. Therefore, I'm committing adultery, I'm coverting your wife, and I'm coming over to fuck your wife in the ass.
Yeah, why fuck the wife in the ass?
Well, because I hear she's recovering from a yeast infection, and I'm a considerate holy man.
Wait a minute! Hold it right there! Stop! This is the end of the sampler! If you want to listen to the rest of this thrilling episode of the battery-operated Magic Toupee, click on the link below, or listen to it on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. And listen to this.
As we gain a higher understanding of stupidity, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Hence we bid farewell to the battery-operated Magic Toupee, pooting and spooing and farting thick brown smoke as it dimly staggers from reality to reality on its moronic mission.
You have been listening to the battery-operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. It was performed and was written and produced by Elliot Stein. Copyright 2024, Gargoyle Entertainment. Thank you for listening! That was a sample of an episode of the battery-operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Please click on subscribe and like and all the other cool and generous buttons that are on whatever site you just listened to this on. That helps us a lot, and we really appreciate it. What you just heard was a sample, a taster. And if you like the taste, come listen to the whole podcast on Spotify, Apple, and other cool podcast platforms. And if you really liked it, really liked it, come be a member, a paid subscriber on the battery-operated Magic Toupee the Podcast Patreon page for the complete uncut episodes and lots of other cool shit. Each episode takes 2 solid weeks to create and lots of resources to produce. It costs money, and we rely on the generosity of our members to keep the comedy going. And you can visit our webpage at BOMT.UK or battery-operated-magic-toupee.UK. And don't forget to tune in to the next thrilling episode of the Battery-Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast.
Toodles!